Hello everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and I'm Kay. We're here again for an alphabet reading and I'm going to pull a tile here. Whatever letter I pull, randomly pull, is going to be the initial for your first, middle, last, or nickname for whatever name you go by the most, like what you are identified most with, what you resonate with, okay? And whatever that letter is that I pull today, if it does for either one of those names, then this is your reading. If not, you can check out the playlist for the other readings that I've done not only this month, but last month, September, when I started them. So let's get going. If you like what you see or hear, please consider subscribing and liking, commenting, and sharing. Let me know what you think about these alphabet readings. And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit to help guide me to the tile, to the letter that most wants to hear their reading today. And I wasn't looking, just so you know. Oh, Z names. Okay, Z names want to know. Most want to know. Most want to hear their reading today for their Z names. So Z names, we're going to begin. Tarot, we're going to do the Celtic spread, Celtic cross spread, and I will cut the cards, and then with Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit's guidance, I will start doing your reading. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, will you please assist and guide me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Z names today? For this read, it's Tuesday, October the 10th, 2023. Tuesday, October 10th. All right, cut. There we go. Current situation, overall energies is the Magician. Wow, somebody wants to manifest something or is manifesting something. Crossing is a Three of Cups. So it looks like, I wouldn't say that it's in the reverse. I wouldn't, because, well, first of all, it came out upright, but sometimes I intuit whether or not it's in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse would be a third party. I wouldn't say that this reading would be about wanting to manifest a third party. To me, it would be more about upright, being wanting to manifest a reunion and a celebration, a getting together, a back together kind of event with somebody. Distant past, Knight of Cups. So Z names, you had either been offered a cup of devoted, sincere love from somebody in the past, or you offered somebody that in the distant past. Near past, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, wanting to move forward with great excitement. You know, this is the Fool is the 0 card, and the Magician's the number 1 in the Major Arcana. So it's the first card of the entire deck. And number 21, which is the World card, that's the completion of a cycle. So from 0 to 21 would be so you're starting out in a new cycle as taking a leap of faith towards someone or something. Okay, Z names, it looks really great. What are you thinking about? The Ace of Swords. Well, that's really great to think about. So yeah, you are thinking about truth, honesty, sincerity, and transparency. That's the name of the game, especially when it comes to when you interact with other people, in particular in business and in relationships. Fabulous. What's the bridging energy? Oh, 10 of Cups. Holy smoker Rooney Tunes. Holy smoker Rooney Tunes. Yeah, wow. The bridging energy would be a happily ever after, taken from the past to the near future energies. What are you afraid of? 10 of Pentacles. You're afraid of how a long-term commitment offer would be accepted or received by somebody who's in your environment. Oh, somebody who's in the Nine of Wands, a wounded warrior. So yeah, if you see them as being in that kind of energy, wounded warrior energy, then I can understand why you're not too sure if they would be open to receiving a Ten of Pentacles long-term commitment. Because look, you want this long-term commitment of happily ever after in a emotionally fulfilling, loving, romantic type of family life with somebody. Okay, what are your hopes? Eight of Wands, to be able to communicate back and forth, taking that action. You communicate and she returns, reciprocates, or he returns and reciprocates. So do we have gender here? No, not really. Could be either way. What's the outcome energy? The Two of Pentacles. What the devil? Two of Pentacles. Excuse me. I will put this here so we can see it better. So managed. You're being able to manage your resources well, managing your emotions well, being in control of them, just being stable. Doesn't look like there's juggling, it's not about juggling this with that kind of thing. Okay, let's talk about the energies for those two cards. Temperance, yeah, that's balancing. Look at that, see, balancing back and forth here, which is healing, because you're getting your energies in alignment with one another. The angels are helping you do that. You're in a time of coasting, meaning you're not doing anything but healing, and the divine is helping you do that. Page of Pentacles, so that you can move forward and offer a small token or a gift to the one that you want to interact with, like reunite with. This is probably somebody from your past. Okay, Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. What's their energy? Oh, Two of Cups and death. Put an end. Okay, well, that's for that. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Z names, you got somebody here who fell in love with somebody. A true love to this person, but it ended. It had come to an end. And that would be why they're feeling like that, because they feel like you were their true love. Yeah, they feel like they were your true love. And it ended abruptly, too, I might add. And they've been wounded because of that. At least you see them that way. Okay, back of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups, with a Hermit and a broken heart and the Devil. Okay. Let me take a second here. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay, this is your past. This is your, well, current or recently past person that you were with. This Queen of Swords is somebody that she's quite challenging. She's probably in the reverse, so that she would be a difficult, challenging person to be with. Because if she was upright and she was, being fair, being upright, fair, and, healthfully communicative and intuitive, and just a really great conversationalist and trustworthy person, that what she says is her truth, at least, right? And that you know which way you stand with her, because she's honest and transparent. But in the reverse, it's everything opposite of that. In fact, she'll use that sword to cut you into a million little pieces, because that's just her nature. it has to be her way or the highway, and she's talkative, yes, but in ways that you really would rather not her talk. You'd like for her to keep her mouth shut. And because it's derogatory, it's painful, it's hurtful, it's spiteful, and if she's been caught in something, she will turn it around, right? Turn it around so that you're the problem, not her, and she'll just run out of the room. You won't be able to have a decent adult conversation with her. She starts crying, and it's all about mental and emotional manipulation. And then she doesn't like what she's hearing from you, she'll just leave. She'll charge out of the room and slam the door, that kind of thing. So you had been with her because you were in a financial connection, like it was about you holding on to your pentacles. You felt, though, that if you were to leave her, that she would take a lot of your earnings and assets, right? It's leaving you with only 4 out of 10, right? And you were at the time, very much financially focused, surface levels, financially focused, living your life for what you could achieve in your lifetime, with material possessions and money, just money, 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 earning money, making it work for you, and so on. But it brought a lot of arguments into your energy. Now this is upright. It would be, for me, is charging forward, seizing the opportunity to be able to be truthful and honest. And perhaps you took the opportunity to seize the opportunity by coming in and telling her you didn't want to be with her anymore for whatever, and all the reasons why, whatever, and you eventually walked away. If not, it would be, this is all about arguments if it's in reverse. Being angry and argumentative, and that could have been what it was like being with her, because it would have been challenging, right? So you spent some time in hermit land in order to recollect your energies, to recollect your thoughts, because this was very painful, very extremely painful to have to first A, realize that this is what's going on in your life, and B, having to do something about it and living with her until it was settled, to the point where at least somebody moved out or had to move out. And it was probably you, and you realizing that this had been a very toxic relationship. Toxic, yeah. The arguments and her cutting you down to size in front of other people. She'd be gossiping and lying about you behind your back to her friends or to whoever would listen, right? Very toxic. And the way you had to defend yourself, because you're going to, right, it was toxic as well, because you might have went down to her level and start saying things and being hurtful and spiteful too. Anyways, you're walking away from that. You walked away from it. You went into hermit land in order to heal your broken heart about this. It was such a shock, and the toxic energy that she left with you and that was within you as well, but you're trying to come out of and heal from that, because that's not the way you want to be anymore. Anyways, you may never have even realized you were like that, but given time and introspection with the divine light in your way, it was allowing you to see how you were operating in your life as well, and why what happened, why it happened. Okay, the Magician and the 3 of Cups energy, please. Archangel Michael, can you please bring some clarity for Z names on the Magician and the 3 of Cups energy in the current situation? What is Z names manifesting? We see it's wanting to have a reunion. Well, let's talk more. Okay. The end of a cycle. There you go. See what I was talking about? There's 21 right there. See 21? Right there. This is the last card of the major arcanas. And so from this to that, You ended a cycle, but now you're starting a new one, because it's when you end one, you begin a new one automatically. And this is it here. Wow. And, oh, with an Ace of Pentacles. Yes, okay, great. Five of Cups with Justice. And the Star. Okay, so you want to heal a connection with somebody who's seeing you as their true love. They may still see you as their true love, but they had to put their emotions and wantings and thoughts away. They had to end that for probably their own sanity, because when you're a wounded warrior, that's mental health card. That's also a mental health card. You're so wounded that, like this, right? You're so wounded that you can't think straight, and you're depressed. You're depressed and just not feeling and living life the way you're meant to. It's painful. Okay, so you want to mend your connection with this person here. That's just because something was unjust in the past. It would be just for you to mend. And this is breaking a contract with the one that you were with, the Queen of Swords over here, who left you feeling out in the cold from life. Because your relationship was anything but harmonious. It may have been in the very beginning, but over time it did not present itself like that. So it was anything but harmonious, and that would make you feel like you're in this relationship on your own. Even though you're in a relationship, you're still on your own. But putting an end to that, to manifest a reunion with somebody from your past here, somebody who sees you as their true love, is putting an end to that cycle, this old cycle here with your Queen of Swords, and the what do you call it, the Divine's going to come forward, is offering you a blessing of prosperity and abundance, because you're now following your heart instead of following the Pentacle. You see, because you're following your heart, God is going to provide you with the Pentacles to get you there, to your heart's desire. God is going to provide you all the material resources that may have been taken away from you at the time when you ended the cycle with your Queen of Swords over here through divorce. God is going to replenish, restore you and more. Replenish, restore, and more. Because you're following your heart. So you follow your heart, let go of the ways of the Pentacle, you will get a Pentacle, like a very large one, okay? So that's going to help you heal that connection with your, let's just call her, well, we'll call her Wounded Warrior for now. Wounded Warrior, who you've been feeling left out in the cold from, and from life there with your Queen of Swords in reverse. Let's talk about the distant past. What happened? The Knight of Cups. You give your cup of love to somebody in the distant past. That's very interesting, I have to say. You're married to a Queen of Swords, and you gave your cup of devoted, sincere love to, or this is a reverse. It's just playing and not really serious. Okay. The Chariot moved quickly forward, made a judgment call, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Thank you for this. Yes. Because what this is saying is that you, in your distant past, even though you have not possibly communicated this to her, is that you have and been wanting to come towards her with a devoted and sincere cup of love. You want to move, you're ready, you're prepared to move forward towards her here in the distant past. You're ready to move towards her. Z names, you made that judgment call, and God, the Divine, helped you do that. You paid off your karma from whatever happened during your past relationships, how you dealt with this one here, and whatever this one was able to bring as hardship lessons to you. You paid off your karmic debt, because she's a karmic soulmate, and this one may be a real true soulmate, like a past lifetime soulmate, but a strong soulmate, connection here. This one would be too, but karmic, it's about learning lessons. Karmic soulmate is what is the one that's going to bring you, well, to your knees. It's going to be the one that's going to cause you to feel hardship in some way, which of course you did. You felt alone in your relationship with her. And that was just paying karma back from whatever happened before. And yeah, now in the distant past, your karma was paid off, getting paid off, and your wheel is starting to turn in your favor. And look at you, single, well set up, well put together, financially blessed, comfortable in nature. I mean, just, you've got everything. You're skillful, capable, generous, and just a happy, joyful person. Maybe not joyful, but I'm just saying. But let's say you are joyful. Okay, so Mr. Knight of Cups guy, person. Do we know yet? I'm sorry, do we know yet? Oh yeah, we do. Unless it's same sex, it could be. We may be talking to two feminines here. But this is definitely a feminine energy, which a masculine could be in their feminine energy. So we still could be talking to a feminine, but just for not confusion's sake, clarity's sake, let's say I'm talking to a masculine who was married to a feminine, and that this is a feminine here. Just for, but of course, you make it work for however it resonates with you. The Fool energy, please, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Ooh, as the Emperor in Z names. I am so impressed. Look at how hard you've been working on yourself and your finances. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So, you take this two ways now, okay? Two ways. You feel foolish now that you've had time to see all of this in the distant past. You're coming to a realization. Your energy has moved into, oh God, I was so foolish for being with that one instead of this one. I married the Emperor. Could be just a husband and a father, and I don't say that lightly. Please, I don't say that lightly. I just say it that way because you're just either a father or a husband, and or a husband and or a father, or you're actually in that high resonating energy of the Emperor, who is healed in every way, shape, and form, takes on all the best qualities and characteristics of all four kings in the tarot deck. Okay, that's high resonating. Take charge, take control, honest, generous, everything. Loving, deeply loving, and committed, loyal, and true, transparent, that high energy. Okay, so you could be, but this is the first of the two. Okay, the first interpretation would be you feel foolish because you married her instead of, choosing this one to be with. And as a result, you've been working hard trying to make as many pentacles as possible for your committed queen, which is the Queen of Pentacles, who in the reverse, because if she's reverse sword, she's probably somebody who just loves the money, is greedy, It's all about money. It's not about the depth of a human soul. All right? So you could take it that way. If that resonates with you, go for it. But you could also take it, though, you're starting a new journey in the higher energies of the Emperor. The reason why I feel like it's this more so is because of all of this gone on in your distant past, how you become a master manifester, which is part of that energy as well for an Emperor and Empress. You want to reunite with somebody you found you love, and you want to be nothing but upright, honest, and transparent with them, and you want to be in a relationship that's a happily ever after. This Ten of Pentacles, you're worried about being able to make a long-term commitment to her because you don't know how she feels, right? But you're hoping that you'll be able to engage in a conversation with him that'll eventually move to you making an offer of commitment, of some kind of small token, a gift, because you're completely balanced. You know exactly what it is you want, who it is you want. There's no more like this. There's no more of this, oh, maybe this, maybe that. No, you're like, I got this under control. I'm managing myself, my emotions, my life very well. Thank you very much. So that's why you want to make this one, you want to marry her. And this is a committed type of queen. She's long-term commitment. She is loyal. She's devoted. And as long as she's not in the reverse, but this one's not in the reverse. This one would be. So she knows the 3D world very well too. And she's learned how to be she has a good business head on her shoulders and so forth and so on. So yeah, you, after wanting to move towards her, giving her your offer of love, devoted and sincere love, being single now, right? Being single, you're prepared to do that. That you see her as your destiny, as your destined path right here. You want to take the leap of faith in the Emperor energy, make a lot of effort, put in great effort with your finances intact and earning more, to offer her marriage. You know, literally to make her your Queen of Pentacles. You'll be her husband. That you're ready to be a husband to her. You're ready to be in that Emperor energy, but also a husband. So you can be both, but if you're not in the Emperor energy, this card would only say that you're a husband and or a father Z name. So I hope that's clear. But it's got you caught up in your head because, again, you don't know if she will accept any kind of long-term commitment from you. You're having to use your intuition on this one. All right. This is your own mental prison. You clearly can come out of it on your own if you want. You're loosely tied up. You can remove your blinder that you have on your eyes, and you can walk through those swords quite easily, which is your thoughts that are running around in your mind about all of this, not feeling very certain or clear about things. Ace of Swords, what are you thinking about? Oh yes, a wish fulfillment, that your girl over here ticks all your boxes here, and she's everything that you could see you would ever want in someone, and it bewaffles you as to why you walked away from it, especially to be with someone like this. But again, you and her were resonating at that level together, so you couldn't see. You met somebody who was amazing, who lit up your life in whatever way, but you didn't fully appreciate it or understand it back then. You can only understand what it is you have become aware of. And if you're not aware of a deep level love, and that type of emotional connection, intimate connection with somebody, you're not aware of that, then you can't do it. You can't do that with somebody. You can see it, but it'd be like, what is that all about? Like, that makes me feel real good, but I don't know what that's about. It scares me. I don't think that, she seems like somebody that I really want to be with and have that deep emotional commitment with. But if you don't know what a deep emotional commitment is in love, you wouldn't even be able to say that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I don't know, give me an example. Okay, it's like, you don't know how to fix your dishwasher leak because A, you've never seen it leak, and B, you don't have the instruction repair manual for it. So if you're not seeing it leaking, why would you think that it's leaking? But it's leaking. It's leaking somewhere. It's just going in a place that you can't see it. But you know something's wrong because the drain, the pump, whatever, sounds funny because it's trying to drain water that's not there. Your dishes aren't getting washed properly. You know there's something wrong, but you just don't know what it is. That's just an analogy. I hope that makes sense. But you see her as being someone spiritually connected and intuitively connected, but you are as well, because you've got the divine showing you the truth, showing you the way to become transparent and honest, letting go of toxic energies here, the selfish energies of being deceitful, lying, and trying to get whatever you can get, no matter who it hurts. It doesn't matter as long as it doesn't hurt you. That kind of energy that she may have been in as well. Last card for that, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and fair enough. You're going to move slowly back. This is what you're thinking about. I need to move slowly back towards her, because if I go too fast, expecting too much at one time, like this would be too much right off the get-go, okay? But this is the energy you want to bring into your connection with this one. Eventually become a happily ever after, committed, emotionally fulfilling relationship with her. But take it slow. Take it slow. And you know that. No pressure. No pressure. Okay, I need to know if you'll marry me by, 8 p.m. on December 22nd, 2023. Okay. No, don't do that. All right, so bridging energy. We have the Page of Swords, and notice I didn't shuffle. So it's perfect as it is, always. The Sun. Yeah, there's Seven of Swords. Oh, Seven of Wands. So, yeah. You have been keeping an eye on her from a distance. So probably through social media, you have been receiving an awakening by the divine, being stuck, not making any movements. You are still. You are not. There's a time where you just needed to, like this here, the Hermit, you had to sit still for a while and allow the divine to reveal what's in your heart to you, and to show you the errors of your own ways, and to help you see how you will be able to emotionally and mentally be prepared to let go of your past completely and forever. And that will bring harmony into your new connection. All right? So this is you looking at her from a distance. This is you not telling her yet that you that you love her, that you want to be with her. This is delayed information. See how you're looking to the past? You should be looking forward with your sword so that you can move towards her, but it's delayed because you've been hanging on to what you know about, this here, this Knight of Cups. You want to give that to her, and only to her. And you're hoping she will be receptive. Okay, her energy. Oh, Ten of Swords. Ooh, la la, Z names. King of Wands. And Knight of Wands. With Five of Wands. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay. She feels betrayed by King of Wands, who was just being action-oriented in the reverse. This would be the King of Wands in reverse, taking advantage of his energy, of his ways, of his influence. He has a lot of influence on people. Action-oriented. And he came in the Knight of Wands, which would be reverse. It would be player energy with her. Player energy coming in quick, impulsively, very fast, getting what he wanted and leaving just as fast. And being the King of Wands, that kind of tenfolds it, It was painful. It was painful to her. So she is wounded. She sees you as her true love. She had to put an end to it. She had to, because in order for her own sanity, she had to put an end to it. And this is what she remembers you by. That's sad. It's just she's so inner conflicted about her emotions, She's conflicted and feeling like she was in a competition with somebody else. Right? Why would you not choose to be with her if she wasn't in a competition with somebody else in your life? So yeah, she's got painful memories. That's all I can say right now. So the Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, what can we say for Z names? Two of Pentacles, please, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. You left her in pain, Hierophant. Ten of Wands. You know it. Yep, you know it for sure, you know it. You see how she had to move away from you to calmer waters because, you know, you hadn't been truthful with her. But this is you wanting to move from rough waters to calmer waters, to be with her who is somebody from your past that you want to reunite with happily, right? Here, you want to manifest that. She's somebody from your past. Look at you as a child. And it doesn't mean that you met each other when you were children. That's just in the card. But he's offering her a nice little cup with a beautiful little white flower on top of it. And she's accepting it. So she's from your past, which we knew that already. But you're telling her that you have ended. You want to tell her when you come forward that you have sought whatever the divine is to you, God. You've sought the higher power in your life to change yourself. You changed. You became a different person than you were when you first met her. You see things differently because you were in hangman approach. You were seeing things from different perspective, looking upon your world in a much different way. And as a result, you've learned much about your own ways that, you know, they were revealed to you. How you had done wrong to people that you care about. And so you're going to tell her that you've ended your marriage to, because that Justice card here is breaking that contract, right? Ended your marriage to your reverse Queen of Swords and reverse Queen of Pentacles. Or, yeah, she could be your Queen of Pentacles too. Right? Remember I said I was going with that interpretation? Your Queen of Pentacles. And that's, you're letting, you know, you want to let the burdens go because they've become so heavy on you for what you did, how you betrayed her back then. You started something with her, you took her love, and then you ran. She offered you the sincere cup of love, but you are not seeing it. You're not looking at it, and which means you're rejecting it. You weren't ready for it. You're feeling disappointed and dissatisfied, and as a result you're wanting to move to the calmer waters to be back in union with you know, Queen of Pentacles here. I want to make you my Queen of Pentacles. I want to have an emotional fulfillment with you. Okay, well, Z names, you've got some work to do because you've got to you have to communicate with her. You have to send her a quick message that says, hi, it's been a long time. I know we haven't talked, and I so apologize for that. Things have been real hectic in my life. Don't give her excuses. Excuses are just excuses, right? So be upfront and honest right from the very, very beginning. And if you do that, you make that first connection, let's see what she's going to say. Okay. Let's work together. Let's collaborate. Let's keep talking. You and I, let's build a new foundation of maybe even if that's just friendship. I'm happy to hear from you. We're going to leave it there with that, okay? And then I want to find out what else she would say to you if you were to move forward, because it looks like you're prepared to do that, okay? You are prepared to do it. Now, if you weren't prepared to do it, I wouldn't do this. But Z names, it looks like you're prepared to. This is your intention. And you have been enlightened. You've grown. You're a different person. You've got different perspective. You know, you've got God in your heart and in your mind now. What would she say to you? I will wait for a sign from you. Well, very good. Very good. So the sign would be that you need to email her or call her or something. I left you before you could leave me. So she put an end to it. Right? She didn't want to be left by you. You know, energetically, she did not want to be left by you. So she left you first. Because nobody feels it more that the loss of somebody, when the energetic, that spiritual cord of attachment is severed, and that one leaves, is gone forever. That person at the energetic spiritual level, like inside of you, you just feel something's different. So you might be feeling a little mournful or grief or just sad, maybe depressed, really depressed one day. That would be that cord being severed by somebody that you don't want to be not attached to in that way. Okay, what else? I know that I crossed the line with you. Well, so she thinks that maybe she came across as though I love you and I want to be in a committed I love you relationship, emotional, because maybe you didn't tell her that you were married, already committed to somebody else. And so she's thinking, yeah, we're going to celebrate, we're going to manifest this happily ever after together with long-term commitment. But she came across as, yeah, let's commit to each other right here, right now. And she feels maybe she scared you and chased you away. You could set her straight on that too. The timing just wasn't right for us. Well, and she acknowledges that, and I have to say that true too. The timing's not right for you. You had some growing to do. She had some growing to do. Fair enough, right? Last message from her to you. I feel you leaving me behind. That's because you're not connecting with her. So Z names, it looks like you're ready to do this. So do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel and check out my other videos too. Z names, till next month. Bye for now.